Anomen, I've been intending to ask, this most noble order of the Radiant Heart of which you belong, why is it that you lead the converted like lambs to the slaughter?
'Tis very unwise to meddle with the cornerstone of civilized life in the Faerun. The Brotherhood has brought peace to tumult, so that good might prevail over darkness.
Valigar, you are aware that silence is the virtue of fools? Bard, my considered and correct opinion of actors is this. You are irresponsible, irrational, and incapable of adult emotion without first reducing it to some banal personal material or sexual credo.
As an actor, it is mandatory to be able to express and convey emotion, not be emotional. As for your inastute observation, a critic is a legless man who teaches running to the fleet of foot.
Mazi, your beauty and exuberance are a sheer delightful waste. I enjoy you in your own right. For someone so short, you're quite a delightfully comely lass.
Damning me with faint praise, Edwin? I'm flattered that the man who taught Elminster magic and Drizzt how to fight would stoop so low as to notice little old me.
I feel so tired. 'Tis like I see 2 or 3 of everything. I'm seeing 4, definitely 4.
Edwin, hold your ground, and I shall try to heal you.
Minsk, what breed of rat is Boo? Huh? A seafaring wharf rat? The fruit-eating country vole? Perhaps the sewer-dwelling city weasel?
The Red Wizard risks great harm. Boo is sensitive, and may not just go for the eyes.
So, Keldorn, as a disciple of a crooked deity, do you find solace in the same secret histories, books of lies and subversions that the rest of the miserable sheep in your horde do?
Wizard, you've only a brief respite before I put your head in a bag and your body in the ground.
Tell me about your ecstatic religion, shaman. Why do you harvest mistletoe and bear witness to Mother Earth's bounty?
It began as a craving for connection, Edwin. The earth and her cousins, the sky and the water, all spoke in tongues of ancient mystery and lore.
The price of flesh is obsession, Minsk. I've been obsessed, smitten, bewitched, and taken by many things, but the only rodent in my pants doesn't squeak when I touch it.
Your words are strange, wizard. Stranger still are the thoughts behind them. Stand back a step if you don't mind. Boo has expressed a dislike for your company, and I cannot say I am surprised.
Yoshimo, every man has his follies and mistakes. In your case, those are the most interesting and trustworthy attributes you possess. You are shiftier than me, and I don't trust myself.
Edwin, you've a manner that makes each of us feel beautiful and appreciated.
Out with it, gnome. I see that you are fabricating another of your fanciful lies as you look at me.
Oh, don't get all huffy. It's just that at this angle you look a lot like my Uncle Agger of the tomes.
Is the hamster speaking to you now, Minsk? Are his thoughts entertaining?
I am quite used to people mocking Boo. It no longer bothers either one of us. Laugh if you will, but Minsk hears what you cannot.
I've been spying you from afar, Viconia, and your frankness, bearing, and grace have beguiled me quite profoundly.
I'm certain there's a condition to your appraisal, Edwin. A Thavian only has one person in their world. Themselves.
So tell me, Corgan, what think you of conflict and adversity? It seems this party is long on squawk and short on character.
The harder the conflict, the more glorious be your triumph, I reckon, spell-chucker. What ye obtain too cheaply, ye esteem too lightly.
Tell me, Jahira, how does it feel to have significant ties to a ruthless secret society whose stranglehold over its members' conduct borders on indentured slavery?
Edwin, an oak staff can cave a skull from only inches away, and none would mourn your passing.
Eri, I've noticed the unfortunate fact that you live by one of the great lessons of history, that nothing is often a good thing to do and a clever thing to say.
What? Where did that emerge from, Spellbinder? What have I done to you?
Nalia, you are aware that adversity has the effect of eliciting talents which otherwise would have lain dormant? What are yours, pampered one? Those talents lay abundantly inconspicuous.
Edwin, I was not pampered, cajoled, or spoiled. True, I wanted for little, but yearned for more than wandering about estates. Is it not true that you're of noble birthright yourself? Calling the kettle red, wizard?
So, Cern, as a champion of the natural elements of this world, you must also have knowledge of what is unnatural?
To some extent, I must. To know the enemy is to better know how to defeat them.
Jan, your stories are rife with discrepancies, half-truths, and baffle-gab. A woeful weaver of yarns you are, for one so self-professed with the talents to do so.
Is there an epic begging for verse rattling about in your head, Edwin?
I believe, Viconia, that I have gained a greater respect for your intensity through the course of our journeys.
And I, Edwin, have grown no more appreciative of the sound of your voice since the day I first encountered its nasal whine.
Why do you stare so cerned? No doubt you are to laugh at my predicament, so get it over with.
I do not understand you, Ranger. You have the blood of a necromancer coursing through you, and the ability to take the planar sphere for yourself. Why you did not do so eludes me.
Of course it eludes you, wizard. I've no interest in power, and even less interest in magic.
Back away, you obsequious fool.
What is the concern, wizard? I have done nothing to aggravate you.
Psst. Eri. Edwin! You scared me. Imagine that. Oh, you wouldn't believe how silly you look. Now, what do you want?
What? Why do you stare at me so, barbarian?
You bear handsome features, though they are familiar too. Edwin's sister, perhaps? Yes, Boo sees the resemblance. You are far his superior in your manner, though.